What's going on, y'all? This your boy GP, and you're listening to the AquaMethod Podcast. And I wanted to do the AquaMethod Podcast once a week. And the AquaMethod Podcast is about my opinions and my takes on things, and I'm gonna do a better intro to my podcast and to what I want to accomplish and do with this project of mine. But this one is a somber note. This one's about a tragedy that just happened in my adopted home, Lafayette, Louisiana. For y'all that know me, know that I worked at the Grand 16 movie theater for a good long time. Throughout my college years, it was my work. It was my job. I worked there, and I made a lot of good friends, and I had a lot of great memories, and went on a lot of dates there, and it's one of my favorite places in Lafayette, the Grand 16 movie theater. And tonight, July 23rd, 2015, a gunman went into the movie theater and shot up the movie theater. Patrons were looking at the movie Trainwreck with Amy Schumer, and starring Amy Schumer, and a gunman went in and shot up the place, and 3 people tragically lost their lives. Well, 2 people tragically lost their lives. The other person was a gunman who killed himself, and 7 people are critically injured. And it's just a shame that this happens. I won't pretend like I know enough to know what we can do about gun reform or gun problems or anything like that. What can we do to make it not as readily available? To make guns not as easy to get, or make innocent people safe from guns. I have no idea how we can make that happen. But I have a voice and I have an opinion, and I just think that that something has to be done. We have to do something to make it a little difficult for people to get guns, and for people to just go into an open place like the Grand and just shoot up the place, and it's a shame, and it's a tragedy. It's tragic. One of my favorite places in Lafayette is now the scene. It's now a crime scene, and it's a shame. And I want to say peace to the people who lost their lives. Peace to their families. May you all rest in peace. And like I said, peace to your families. Some people just lost. I don't know who passed away, but somebody might have lost a mom, a dad, a brother, a sister, an uncle, or aunt, a good friend, and this is Lafayette, Louisiana. It's a small city, so somebody knows somebody, that those people who lost their lives were somebody to somebody else. And hopefully these words comfort them, but it wouldn't surprise me if they didn't. But yeah, it's a tragedy. I worked at the Grand 16, and I can only imagine because a lot of people that I worked with are still there, and I can only imagine what they're going through and what they're thinking about. And I just hope that everybody is okay, because I don't know who got injured. I don't know who. It could have been one of my coworkers. It could have been a friend of mine. I don't know. So as I get more information, and as the world gets more information, I'll be able to formulate a better opinion on these things. But it's a shame, you can't go to the movies, like they have it happen in Colorado, man. Like The Dark Knight, these are big movies. Like Amy Schumer just made this movie, Trainwreck. There's a lot of people going to be in there, and and it's just in Colorado, it was a Dark Knight Rises, I believe, and people just shooting it up, like the terror, the horror, the fear that goes through your mind and through your heart when that happens. Like, I can't imagine that. Like, you think your life, you think it's over right then, You go to this place with your girl or with your man, or with your friends, and you want to be entertained, you want to laugh and clap your hands and just have a good night and make a memory, just hang out, just have fun, or just relax, after a busy day of work or something. And then this happens, it's a shame. It's a shame. I'm getting people that know me, because they know that I'm from Lafayette, and they know that I'm in Lafayette and I go to the Grand a lot. People have asked me if I'm doing fine, and I appreciate all the calls and texts, and I am doing fine. I wasn't there. I was gonna go. That's a fact. I went to work, and I was gonna go after work to the Grand 16. I planned on seeing Pixels tonight. So you just never know, man. You never know. And I go to the Grand a lot. I watch movies a lot, and I could have been in there. That's a frightening thought. I could have been up in there. I could have not been coming home. It's a scary thought, and it's a shame. It's a tragedy. News crews are out there. I had an episode of the AquaMethod Podcast that was gonna come out before this one, but the audio wasn't that good, and I'm still working on that. But in that first episode, and I might still put it out, I don't know. But in that first episode, I said that I work at a local news station, so I'm glad to see that my station is out there covering it right now. I work the morning shift, and it's the night crew is out there right now, and they're doing a fantastic job. So shout out to them. But this is my podcast, and this is my opinions, and it's just like I can't stress it enough. I can't say it enough. It's a shame. It's a shame. Like, people just wanted to hang out and have a good time, And I don't know. It was the Colorado shooting. He pleaded insanity, and it just might be a crazy guy who decided to shoot up a place where there's families and friends and just people enjoying themselves. This one seems a lot more personal. I don't know. I don't have the facts, but this one seems personal. 2 people lost their lives today, and a lot of other people got injured. And as the news develops, we'll get closer to the truth of what happened tonight. But yeah, I just wanted to say my little piece on it. That's all. My thoughts go out to the families of those who lost their lives, and I hope for a speedy recovery for those who were injured. I heard that some of them were critically injured, so I hope that they have a speedy recovery and everything goes well for them. See Lafayette strong, and Lafayette and prayers for Lafayette and all that stuff trending on Twitter and stuff like that. You never want to see your city trending for a reason like this, man. You never want to see something like this. You never want to see the world looking at you because of something like this. You want to see the world looking at you for positive things, but it's really nice to see people all over saying nice things and well wishes and all that stuff. It's really nice, and I appreciate it, even though I'm not a part of what happened. I like to see that people got Lafayette in their thoughts and their hearts. Amy Schumer, she she heard about it. I don't know if she knew that that the shooting happened in her movie theater or in her movie, in a theater that was showing her movie. But she had something to say, and she says, "quote My heart is broken and all thought and excuse me, quote end quote. I'm sorry." Amy Schumer says, "quote My heart is broken and all my thoughts and prayers are with everyone in Louisiana." End quote. That's what she said, and that's very thoughtful. It's just it's a shame. It's a shame. There was a NASCAR driver. He said something like prayers for Louisiana. I mean for Lafayette, and we just gotta be better, man. We just gotta. I don't know. We just like it sounds cliche, and it sounds cliche, but we gotta stop the violence, man. We gotta stop the violence. I don't care. I mean, like, what happened? Like, what made this person that angry that he would kill people? I mean, he killed 2 people. But that's just the people that got killed. Like 7 other people got injured. Those people could have been dead too. You know, he was just shooting. Apparently, that's what it looks like. We just gotta be better. I don't know. We just gotta do better. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go back to watching the news and watching Twitter and watching Facebook and all that stuff, and that's gonna be that. I just felt like I just really wanted to say something about it because Lafayette is my adopted home, and no matter where I go, I'll always have Lafayette in my heart, and I think Lafayette made me had a strong hand in making me the man I am today, and I just had to say something about it because I have a voice, I have a platform, and if not to talk about stuff that means something to me, then there's no point in having this podcast, you know. So yeah, y'all be good. Thank you for listening. Hopefully the next time I do this, it won't be as somber. And like I said, y'all be good. Peace.